Well, it is Sunday afternoon, and Rachel just sent me to the store to go ahead and get some milk and the local newspaper so that we can get some coupons. Rachel can cut it out and save us a lot of money. So when I was driving up here, normally I just look around the community, and I'm coming to this store called called Schnucks. And I came across this sign because what I do is I just go around, look at abandoned buildings, and I look at areas, and I find to talk to people, and I just try to get to know the community since this is truly a mission field. And when I talk about people, I came across this sign looking at buildings right here next to Schnucks, and the sign is right over my shoulder here. It's on an abandoned building, an abandoned storefront building, and it says the following. I'm going to turn around here. It says, within a 5-mile radius, there's a 76,000 people that live in this area, a population of 76,650 people. Also, there's 31,000 households in this area. And as a church planter, you have to do a little bit of research and everything, and I've done some research, and people say, there's no way the west side of town could be this big. There's no way. 5-mile radius of this place here, there's about 80,000 people in this area. And I've talked to people on the west side, north side, south side, and they're like, why don't you come plant over here? Why don't you come start over here? There's a lot of people over here. There's a need for churches. And yes, that's true. And nothing against the north or south or east side over there. But the truth of the matter is the west side needs a church like Catalyst Church. I love the west side because it is a community within a community. It is truly, they truly care for each other here. If you're a West Sider, you're a West Sider. Actually, I just got interviewed by a local newspaper called, a kind of insert in the newspaper, it's called The West Sider. We had a picnic, and we had a chance to meet some people, and we had a great lady who was able to put it on for us, and she called the local newspaper. The local newspaper came out and took our picture and all that stuff. So they have their own paper within a newspaper because the West Side is a family and they care for each other. That's what I love about the West Side. They're a true community that cares for each other and cares for each other's family. Those are automatically two of our core values at Catalyst Church. An authentic community and caring about family. And that's why I love the West Side. All right, I'm about to go off. So here's the deal. Great things about last week. I got interviewed by a newspaper. I had a picnic. Great time. So kind of the word's getting out a little bit that way. Let's hope. Let's see actually if they actually publish the little article thing. We'll see. I had an opportunity yesterday to actually sit down at Starbucks with somebody who potentially could be one of our worship leaders at Catalyst Church. He's a young, talented, awesome guy who has the same vision and heart as we do, as Rachel and I and the other people that come around. We probably have about 8 people who are interested in being a part of Catalyst Church. August the 29th is when we actually have our first official meeting. It's about kind of an information meeting and dream meeting type thing. It's great. We've met a lot of people. I just came from a church this morning. It's called Bethel Temple. It actually was featured in a book called Breakout Churches. It's a church that actually went from ground zero, hit its plateau, and started to plummet, but they found a way to actually turn their church around, and they have a contemporary service and a traditional service. They used the building in a great way, but it was great. But that's not the DNA of their church. So they're actually planting outside their church in a place called Henderson. And they're starting what's called One Life. It's a new church that's starting right across the border here in Indiana, in Kentucky. And they're planting another church with a DNA like Catalyst churches. So I'm proud of them. It was awesome to see. There's a lot of great things going on. But pray that the great things continue, because I know that the devil is after us. Daily I have hours of, if you want to say, depression and fear, and this morning during the message, it was a great message, because what the pastor basically said is he was going through the Kings, and he talked in Chronicles about in Second Chronicles about the need to have, sorry about that, the need to not fear and to not be afraid and not to be discouraged, because this war, this battle is not our own. And I have to keep remembering that. And for you, whatever you're going through, that this battle, this war is not against flesh and blood, but against the wicked forces of the devil. And please know that I'll be praying for you. You pray for us, because we are at war. But know the battle belongs to Christ. We are already victorious. So I just want to share that with you. I have to keep reminding about that to myself every single day. But no, there's 76,000 people that you need to be praying for, and pray that we find a place just in a 5-mile radius of this west side. Tomorrow and next week, I'm going to be going to the campus of USI, talking to people and getting a tour of the area. So pray that goes well. Love you guys. God bless, and keep us in your prayers. Bye.